my name is Belinda. I've been asked by one of my clients to put a short video together for her work colleagues who are currently at home in lockdown, working long hours behind their computer screen. And this is really just to get them moving because they're starting to feel a few aches and pains in their upper back, around their neck, and just from not being sitting in proper seats for such a long period of time. And I just thought this would be really useful for everybody. Okay, so let's start by just bringing our feet hip width apart, feet in line with our knees and our hips. I want you to just come to the edge of your chair so you've got some room behind you. And then we're going to start by taking our hands just underneath our bum, the palms facing up. And we're going to just try and lengthen up. Feel like you're being lifted up through the top of your head. Like the balloon is pulling you up there and lengthening your spine. From here, we're going to gently tilt the pelvis back. And you're going to feel your sit bones slide on your hands forward and feel the weight come away from the hands. We're then going to come forward, back up onto our sit bones, and then send the sit bones behind you by tilting your pelvis forward. We're then going to come to the centre and gently roll back. Come up to the centre and then send the sit bones behind you. So you start to see that you round the spine back, come forward and then up. Round it back, forward and up. And then I want you to bring yourself back to that point, which is your highest point, on your sit bone where you feel the weight is heaviest on your hands. And then from here, we're going to just gently take our hands out. Good. Now this should take you into a position, your neutral pelvis position, where your hips are level with your pubic bone. So you should be able to place the heel of your hand onto your hips and your fingers down towards your pubic bone. And they should all be level here. Let's take the hands down by the side of the body. We're just going to do a couple of breathing exercises now. I want you can close your eyes for this. And we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. So we're going to breathe in nice and deep, in through the nose. Feel the breath coming through the nostrils, down your throat and into your lungs. Then expand wide. And as you exhale, just release those shoulders and exhale through your mouth. Breathing in through your nose. Feel the lungs and exhale, gently releasing down. And again, breathing in. And breathing out. And just make sure your awareness is just on that breath now and nothing else. Good. And open your eyes if you close them. And we're going to start with a few shoulder hugs. We're going to inhale, bring the shoulders up. And exhale, release them down. Inhale gently up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more. Inhale up. And exhale down. We're going to roll the shoulders forward and back. So gently bring the shoulders forward and up as we inhale. Exhale, roll them back down as we exhale. Inhale and exhale. Might feel a bit of crunching going on here. Just go with the flow. And let the hands just gently move as they need to as you move those shoulders around. Allow the shoulders to drop down. You want to feel that your shoulder blades are sitting comfortably in the back of your rib cage. And from here, I want you to bring your shoulder blades together towards your spine. So gently pinch those shoulder blades together, pressing them and then releasing them. We're going to press and release. And we're still keeping that neutral pelvis. We're still lengthening up through the crown of our head. And gently releasing. Good. From here, we're going to take a little nod of the head. So you're going to think of a double chin. Bring the chin in. Take a breath in and breath out, nod. Just lengthen through the neck. And keeping your mouth closed, inhale, lift in your head and lift your chin up to the sky. And then bringing it back down. Double chin and nod. Feel that length through the lower part of your neck and coming up and lift and bring it back down. And one more. we'll take a little rotation and we'll look one way, bring it back, and then the other way. Again, the body is staying static. We're just using the eyes, looking to the side, turning the head and bringing it back, just to get that movement. Bring it back to the centre, and we're going to just gently take it to the side. So from here, ear to shoulder, feel that stretch along the side, bring it back, and then over. Make sure you keep that spine nice and long, so on your sit bones. If you start to allow the spine to slump, you will lose the stretch. And then on this one, you can add a little bit more by just taking the hand onto the head, keep the shoulder down. Release, take it to the other side, a little more stretch here. And bringing it back. From here, let's circle the head, so nod the head forward, circle it around. Nice gentle movements as you rotate the head. And change direction. We'll just do 3 each way. Might feel a bit of crunching going on here. Just take the head back a little ways, don't go too far. And then gently lifting back up again. Take the arms down by the side of the body. We're going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, I want you to draw your belly into your spine and reach your arms up. We call this rib cage closure. And inhale, lower down. As you raise the arms up, you're going to make sure that you stay on your sit bones and be really careful that you don't start to want to extend and collapse your body. It's quite tempting to try and go too far to get the arms higher. So just stay within your range of movement so that you're just moving from the shoulder joint as you take the arms up and down. Good. And then leaving those arms in front, we're going to open out those arms and hug a tree. Inhale as you open, exhale as you close. Inhale to open, and exhale to close. One more. Inhale to open, and exhale to close. Good. From here, let's bring the arms in towards the shoulders and gently roll those shoulders around. Bringing the elbows in and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. So just loosening up all those joints in the upper body that have been just staying stationary while you've been on that computer. One more. And gently release. Leave the arms down by the side of your body. And then we're going to gently reach one arm up. Take the hand across your body. Take a little side reach here. Again, drawing the abdomen in. Feel the length from the hip to the lower rib cage. And coming up and releasing. Change sides. Breathe in as you reach the arm up. Breathe out. Make sure your belly's pulled in. And gently reach to the sky as you lengthen out. And keep the weight down on the sit bone as well. Try not to lift as you go over. Bringing that arm back and over. Feeling that nice lateral stretch down the side of the body. Let's go again. Feels so good. And again. And coming back, especially if you've been sitting still for quite a long time. It's good to try and do this a couple of times, 2 or 3 times a day, especially if you are sitting down for long periods of time. Just make sure you get a rest, get up, stand up, and walk around. And over. It's good to get your eyes off the screen as well, to allow them to refocus a little bit. Okay, so from here we're going to take a little roll down. So from here we breathe in to prepare. Still keep finding that length through the top of your head. And as we exhale, we're going to take a little nod of the head. And we're going to imagine that we're peeling our spine away from an imaginary wall. And we're going to roll forward. We're going to let the hands slide down our body. Take a breath in, fill your lungs. Breathe out, release. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Draw the navel to the spine, with your hands around to one side. Feel that stretch down the opposite side of your lower back. And then we're going to walk the hands around to the other side. Take a little stretch on that side as well. Again, this feels really good. walk the hands back to the centre. We're then going to roll back up. Taking your hands back onto your legs. Okay, so from here we're going to reach the arms up. And we're just going to take a little bit of rotation. It's important to keep the rotation going on in our spine. It's the first movement that we start to lose as we get older because the spine starts to compress. So breathe in here and breathe out. Draw the belly in. We're going to inhale, take the arm to the side, look away, turn the chest and twist. And then we're going to bring the rib cage, the chest and the head back and the arm. So we take the arm out to the side, we turn the head, the chest, the hips stay still, and we bring it all back. And let's go again. Inhale, head, chest, waist, twist. Exhale, come back. Inhale, twisting around. And exhale to bring it back. Let's do one more. If the arms are starting to ache, you can bring the arms in and just hold them. And that will probably help you shifting as well in your back a little bit. But just do what feels good for you. And gently release and come down. So, from here, we are going to stand up. Bring those hips forward. Draw the belly in. Squeeze that bum. It's not been used for a while if you've been sitting down. We're going to lower down. Going to lift up and squeeze. Lower down. Lift up and squeeze. And again, down. Lift up and squeeze. And take it down. And lift up and squeeze. From here, we're going to gently go down and all the way into a little squat. And lift. So keep your back nice and straight. Send your knees over your toes. Gently down. Squeeze your bum coming up. Gently down and coming up. From here, take your hands onto your hips. You're going to peel your left heel up off the floor, so you're balancing through your right foot. And from here, we're going to gently lift that leg and just take a little balance. And release it back down. And again, lifting up that leg to the other side. Peeling the heel off and then lifting, finding your balance. And taking it down. Peel up the heel. Peel up the ball of the foot, the toe. Stay centered, try not to wobble. Pull those belly muscles in, nice and strong. And let it go back down. Last side, peeling that foot off again. Good, keep lifting that heart up and that chest to the sky. Stay tall. And gently release. Good, so we're going to come round to the back of the chair. Reposition so you can see me. Good, and then from here, we're going to take one leg back and one leg forward into a lunge. I want you to push back into your right leg and your heel. Find that stretch in your calf muscle. From here, release the right arm. We're going to reach the arm up to the sky, lift the chest and take a stretch through that hip. Think of pulling the belly in and squeezing your bum. Gently reach over to the side, taking that stretch down to the side and then bringing it up. And then gently release. Change legs over, take that leg back and push that heel down. And again, dropping and pushing your hips forward. Think of tucking under, tailbone underneath you. And then taking, pushing that heel down. Bring the left arm down by your side and reaching the arm up by your ear, just in front of your ear. And then lifting your head, lifting your chest. Making sure that you feel like it's coming from the upper back here, not all the lower back. And we'll take a little side bend over. Just stretch out that side. Bring your arms back and gently step forward. Bring the legs hip width apart and turned out. And we'll just gently circle those hips. Just to give some lubrication around the hip joint. 3 each way, change direction. Good, and then from here take one leg forward and one leg back. And this time we're going to just take that hamstring stretch and keeping that leg straight, sending the sit bones back behind you. You can keep the foot soft. If you bring your toes up, your foot will stretch a little bit more into that calf. And just holding that stretch. And coming on to the other side, taking the leg back. And we'll just gently lean, send the sit bones back behind you. And lengthening up through the chest, finding that stretch and lifting the toes to the sky. And some of these exercises will start to highlight which parts of your body are more restricted than others. And then gently coming back. Take the legs wide. Turn out, we're going to gently take a little lunge from side to side. Just find that inner thigh stretch. Oh, that feels good. And just finishing off on your left side. Zigzag those feet in. We're going to lift our right leg and just take the foot into a little quad stretch, tuck under, skip the belly. Make sure you don't arch your back here, which I see a lot of people doing. Pelvis in neutral, tucking under. And then we're going to just release and change sides. Do the other side, holding your foot, tucking under. And releasing. And we'll just step back, hands by the side of the body to finish. Breathing in and breathing out. We'll take a little nod. We're going to roll down. Gently through that spine. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, reset the spine. Bring the pelvis back to neutral. Bring your ribcage back, your shoulders, your neck and your head. And then just standing, making sure that you can feel that balance. So you want to feel that the weight's nice and even through your feet, through your heel, the centre of your heel, the base of your big toe and your little toe. Tiny bit more weight on the heels. Try not to shift forward into the ball of the foot because that will actually make it go into your lower back. But feel that the body is working in balance. Feet in line with the hips above the feet, the rib cage above the hips, and the shoulders above the rib cage, the neck and head. Brilliant. Well done. Hope that makes you feel better today.